Welcome to PC Central. Hey everybody, Son Twisted. Welcome to my channel. Today, doing something that's long overdue. Doing a review of Army of Two: The 40th Day. I actually picked up this game the day it came out, but about 70% through the game, the person I was playing with, their PS3 yellow lighted, and before they got it repaired, they decided this game was garbage and they sent it back to GameStop. So basically I was left with no partner to continue through the game. So my options were either to go play with somebody random just to complete the game, which I didn't want to do because, you know, we already had a chemistry and it would have changed the whole feel of the game for me, or to continue playing with the game's AI, which takes away from the whole fun factor of this game, which is to play with another person. So I basically kind of abandoned the game and just let it sit, and I moved on to Bad Company and basically didn't complete this. So I decided, you know what, it's about time. I still own the game. It actually was a birthday present. It was about time I actually complete it, you know, put in my 2 cents about what I feel about this game. So I finally did it last night, so let's get into it. Now, firstly, this game was highly anticipated. I loved the first one. Was waiting for it to come out. So first thing I gotta say, this game isn't as good as the first one. It kind of is a little disappointing. I expected the game to be much better than it actually is. The game had a lot of glitching problems where basically every 10 minutes it would drop the connection, and you basically had to restart the game, re-invite your friend, and start the level all over again, which was very annoying. The multiplayer aspect, oh my god, that is the most atrocious multiplayer I've ever seen in a first-person shooter. I don't know what the hell EA Montreal was thinking about when they designed that multiplayer. It is pure trash. That's the multiplayer for the, you know, the squad matches. The extraction mode is much better than the squad matches, but I still playing it, I found it to be bland. It wasn't really exciting. It wasn't fun at all. Was not really feeling extraction mode. Now, that being said, the campaign mode, minus the glitching, I found it to be really fun to play through this game. A couple of people have said that they don't like the game. It's not really fun. Playing through the campaign is real fun, like I said, minus the glitches. Something else that I found, you know, that I really like in this, the ability to create custom masks actually works really well. These masks came out looking good. They actually look like they were designed by the team that made the game. They don't look like some cheap, you know, add-on later on. They actually look like they were made for the game, and they even remain through the cutscenes. They don't go back to default masks. Whatever masks you created are there through the cutscenes as well, and they look really, really good. So I made a couple of masks here. I'm actually rocking a couple. You see, I got my on I think it's on Rios here has on the Boom Headshot, and Salem is rocking the Twin Dragon mask that I created. I had a third one that unfortunately I didn't equip in any of these clips that I have here, so you won't see that. But yeah, this game, it does seem kind of short compared to the first one. The graphics are pretty good, you know, a lot of colors. It's a lot of action. But yeah, I found, you know, I don't know why other people don't find this game to be fun. Is the campaign is very fun, especially if you're playing through with a friend, you're bugging out. You know, some people dislike the controls. The controls are something that you need to get used to, but once you get used to the controls, it's smooth to run through this and play it fluidly. Another thing, a problem I did have, once you got to the level, it's like a construction level where you got to do a back-to-back gun battle on this large stairs. It looks like a city hall type of thing. For whatever reason, once I got to that level, my sniper rifle would not resupply with bullets, so I basically could not use my sniper rifle after that point, except when I played with the AI, which is something weird to me. I actually tried to get back into multiplayer last night to see if they fixed it. It seems like it actually has gotten worse with the glitching, and the graphics have degraded even more than they already were when it first came out. So I don't know what the hell is going on with the multiplayer aspect of this game. I think they needed to just scrap it and spend more of their time and attention on the campaign mode of this game. Also, another thing disappointing to me is this is supposed to be the boss, and all of this here is him talking, and then you make a moral decision. I would have expected there would have been some epic boss battle like there was in the first game, where you have to actually get at the fight the boss. I expected to have that. I was excited to get at this dude, and it's nothing but him just running his mouth and talking shit, and you don't really get to fight anybody. But again, if you haven't picked up this game, with those things aside, disregarding the multiplayer, just getting at the main campaign. If you have a friend that has this game, getting at it with a friend, very fun. Again, I don't understand people's problems with the controls. Every shooter has its own control, so you always have to get used to new controls. I had to do it with Blood on the Sand. I had to do it with the first Army of Two. I had to do it with this one. I had to do it with Modern Warfare. I had to do it with Bad Company. So you had to do it with Uncharted. So it's, to me, that's not an issue. Once you played a little bit, you'll get used to that. But the game is fun. It looks good. Like I said, minus those glitches. Those are the glitches and the multiplayer are only drawbacks. But I really enjoyed this game. I'm kind of disappointed that my friend, who shall remain nameless, was so utterly disgusted with this game, and he returned it before we got a chance to run through this and finish it, because the levels that came after where he turned it back were crazy, and it was, I was having fun playing through with the AI, so I can only imagine what the experience would have been like with a friend. I actually did this ending a couple of times, because there's like different variations of what goes on in the end here. I don't know if you can see, like, you can kind of see the mask a little bit. But yeah, overall, I guess I give this game like a 7.5. It's not the best. It definitely is not the worst. I definitely had fun playing through it. Doing the strategies. Some of these levels we actually have to try to figure out how to get through them, because they were handing it to us. So that was kind of fun, figuring out how we're gonna approach it and how to get through it, and actually accomplishing it, and switching up the weapons and customizing them. And yeah, right here you see heads are kind of large. This is what they call big head mode, which is actually considered a cheat in this game. I really don't understand how having a big ass head is a cheat. I guess they figure by the heads being so big, you can see the enemy easier. But your head is just as bulbous, so wouldn't that make it easier for the enemy to see you as well? And while running around like this, it actually doesn't look like they enlarged the heads. It looks like they just shrunk the bodies down. So you still have your regular size head with a midget body. So it kind of looks retarded. And when you shoot these people in the face, their heads just explode like a balloon. It's kind of ridiculous to me. But yeah, this is a alternate ending where Rios chooses to shoot Salem instead of killing Jonas, and then I threw in also where Salem shoots Rios instead of killing Jonas. But that one, for whatever reason, the audio came recorded out of sync with what was actually going on, so it kind of looks retarded. But I threw it in there anyway, just so you actually see the animation of what goes down. But yeah, like I said, if you haven't played this game yet, if you were thinking about it, I still think it's worth playing. Like I said, I'm not gonna return it. I still have fun. I'll probably go run through it again, just because I do find the campaign to be fun, especially if you have a friend to play with. So those are my 2 cents on the game. Yeah, I don't know why this is crazy. Actually, to get these the ending of this game, I actually have to play this level probably like 25 times, because like I said, I stopped playing it about 3 months ago, and getting back into the controls is kind of hard. and I was actually playing it on Contractor from start to finish. They were getting in my ass when I tried to restart this after not playing for 3 months on Contractor. I could not get through it at all, so I basically had to drop the game down to casual just so that I could get the recording of the video so I could put up here. But I actually did go back and do it. This part right here with Salem was actually done on Contractor from the start of the level all the way through the end. So I did finally get it, but it was getting kind of frustrating. Like, you know, how did my skills deteriorate so fast in such a short time? But eventually did it, beat the game, unlocked the 2 cheats, which are Big Head Mode and Unlimited Ammo. Yeah, we're coming to the end of the video, so rate, comment, subscribe. Twisted, I'm out. Later.